Hello. What is it that celebrities' First Division stars never do? Hello, Chakabatis. Thank you for joining me, Nigel.cecil, as always, assisted by my very good friend Hilary, and this video being recorded at what is either the late hours of the evening or the early hours of the evening of the 3rd of July, because very rapidly in the past hour or so we've been contacted by our fair-minded and equitable friends about what appears to be the distressing emotional situation of the Chancellor of the Exchequer, the Right Honourable Rachel Reeves MP, because it's been brought to our attention that in Prime Minister's question time, clearly Rachel Reeves was upset, shedding a tear. And so our fair-minded and equitable friends have been in touch and said, Nigel, how does this relate to showbiz, and how would celebrities react? The golden rule in showbiz is that First Division celebrities are never sick, they never eat, and they are never over-emotional in public. Why? Because they are the headline stars of the show. There's thousands of pounds invested in one show where the audiences are mega. And we can't afford to have a celebrity not being available for the show. That's why the show always goes on. The show must go on. Otherwise, the credibility of the star is, well, sidelined. And if you're a celebrity, you can't afford for that to happen. So it's only in an absolutely tsunami mega reason that a star might show their emotions. But always, it goes without saying that if the mood is reflecting the feelings of the audience or the overall situation where everyone can relate to the mood together, the emotion, share that emotion, and it's understandable. So when it comes to the Chancellor of the Exchequer, first of all, we have to say we've no idea what caused that emotion, those tears to flow. And so our natural instinct is to express sympathy and hope that, well, everything works out all right, because we don't like to see anyone upset, do we, Hilary? None of us do. It makes us want to shed a tear as well. But if you're First Division, there always has to be that air of confidence, the fact that the show, your job, must go on because you're there on behalf of the whole nation doing your job. And so when emotions come through, everyone, for whatever reason, expresses concern. Concern for the welfare of the individual, but also concerned, is their job, is the star on stage, the singer, able to sustain what everyone has paid for and is expecting? So now when we look at the newspaper headlines, which is why you've been getting in touch with us, some are saying, well, is Sir Keir Starmer backing Rachel Reeves? Some say, well, they should resign, they shouldn't have personal issues on display. But again, we have great sympathy if any human being is brought to that edge of emotion. But they are a celebrity. They are a star on stage with everybody looking at them. So we can't afford to have uncertainties, especially in a job that's a paramount frontline job for the nation. So it's going to be interesting to see how this story develops. Who has a pop at Rachel Reeves? Who shows sympathy for Rachel Reeves? Who considers what the job of Chancellor of the Exchequer actually involves? So please get in touch with your thoughts, because we may well do a follow-up video of this, applying the principles of showbiz. The show must go on. Sympathies to Rachel Reeves, But until the next time, please consider what you think and let us know by this email address. And as always, those of you who are in Equity, the Performers Union for actors, variety entertainers and other creators across the United Kingdom. Until the next time, good work, good art, and in showbiz, as in many things, better keep your fingers crossed. Professional solidarity, comrades, together.